Okay guys, I have to be completely honest now. Whatever it is that you're currently doing, you need to stop it, right? Because obviously it's not working. If it would be working, you would not be sitting here watching this video. So just stop it. So if you're trying to manifest a specific person, you have to stop trying so hard, okay? And that's what I want to talk to you guys about in this video. But before we begin, hey guys, I am the Cosmic Raver. Welcome to my channel. I am a law of attraction coach and blah 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 blah. So let's get to the point. Here's the thing: a lot of people are trying to manifest a specific person. That is the most common reason for watching your manifestation videos, how to manifest, blah blah blah. That is the most common reason, because people want to manifest love. They want to manifest a text message from someone, a specific person, someone they're dating, an ex, whatever. And the most common mistake that people do is that they try too hard. And so that's the common mistake. A lot of people try so hard. And let me explain what I mean by that, because when I say trying too hard, it can mean a lot of things. So let me try to explain. So here's the thing. When you really want to manifest someone, or when you want someone in your life, you're interested in someone, you want them to show interest and so on. The number one rule that I think most of you are already familiar with is don't chase them. Don't chase them. Don't watch their, don't check their social media profiles over and over again, and so on. Don't obsess over them. I mean, that's common sense. Be normal. I mean, don't be weird. Don't come visit them unexpected. Don't text them a million times. I mean, that's common sense. So don't chase them. And I don't think that comes as a surprise for you guys. Because not chasing someone if you're interested in someone is like the rule number one. But however, not chasing someone also means not thinking about them too much. So even if you're not checking their social media profiles, even if you're not texting them, if you are constantly thinking about them, spending a lot of mental energy here in your head thinking about them, whatever it is that you're thinking about, if you are thinking of them, whatever that thought is, if it's positive, if it's negative, whatever, but if you are spending mental energy here, you are giving up your power, so to speak. Because when you are thinking of someone, you are sending off needy energy. That is what you're giving off. You're giving off needy energy. And no one wants needy, right? No one wants needy, because, thought is, when you're thinking of something, thoughts are energy. I mean, it's energy. So you are sending out energy, and the kind of energy that you're giving them is the needy kind of energy, that you need them in your life. Because if you didn't need them, you wouldn't be thinking of them, because then it doesn't matter, right? So if you're constantly thinking about something or someone, it means that you need it or that person. And needing something is, that means you are putting that on a pedestal here and yourself below here. And that is not a good way of thinking if you want to manifest something or align with a version of yourself that already has it. Like I said, don't chase after them like in the physical 3D world, but also up in here in your mind. Don't waste too much mental energy thinking about them constantly, because you are sending them needy energy. And ask yourself this: when have you ever been really interested in someone that has been needy? Most likely never, or at very few occasions. Like, if someone is being needy, you instantly get the the ick vibes. And that goes even if you're not doing anything. So like I said, even if you're just even if you are not visiting their social media profile and you're not texting them, you just move on with your life, but you're still thinking about them, you're still chasing them mentally, you're still being needy. So don't do that. Don't be needy. Don't waste your time thinking about them. Now, keep watching, because now let's get into the most interesting part of this video, because this is what a lot of people miss. So not thinking about them, maybe you go like, okay, right, I hear what you're saying, I must not think about them, and then you go like, okay, don't think about them, don't think about them, don't think about them, and you start obsessing over the fact that you need to stop thinking about them. So instead of thinking about them, you go like in here, like in your mind. I'm talking about your thoughts here, your thought process. So then you go like, okay, do not think about them. Do not think about them. Oh no, I started thinking about them. Oh no, don't think about them. Don't think about them. And that is also needy behavior. That is also needy behavior, and that is not going to align you with a version or reality of yourself that already has it. Because the thing about manifesting is that you, in order to manifest anything, you need to be aligned in energy with the version of yourself that has whatever it is that you want. So if you want a new car, you need to be aligned with the version of yourself that already has it. If you want a new relationship, you need to be aligned with the version of yourself that already has it. And the version of yourself that already has a relationship with this person, with this specific person, would not be chasing physically or mentally. There would not be, you would not be constantly thinking about them. I mean, maybe if you're very in love with them, you would be thinking about them, but it would not be in a needy way. You know what I mean? And the version of yourself that already has a relationship with this person would also, okay, this is important, the version of yourself that already has it would also not be constantly thinking, I must not think about them, I must not think about them, I cannot think about them. You know, because you already have it. So if you already have what you want, why would you be thinking about them, that you need them, and why would you also be thinking that you must not think about them, if you know what I mean? So do you follow my thought process here? Like, don't chase them, don't think about them, but also try not to be too hard on yourself. Like don't go like, oh no, I started thinking about them, oh no, that's bad, I must not think about them. Don't be like that, because then you are forcing it. You are forcing things and you are still being needy. Because, like I said, just to make this clear, the version of yourself that already has it would not be thinking about this person in that way at all. They would not be, you would not be obsessing over them, but you would also not be like, oh, I must not think about them, right? Because if you already have a relationship with them, you're not gonna like try to control your thoughts in any way. So that is what I mean when I say don't try so hard. Don't try so hard to force things. Don't try so hard to think about them. Don't try so hard to not think about them. Just let it be. And here's the thing. So maybe you go like, okay, but I cannot control my thoughts. I cannot control my thoughts like that. So what should I do if I start obsessing over them, even if I don't want it? Right, I get what you mean, because we cannot always control our thoughts. It can be hard. So if you happen to think about them in an obsessive way, you know, just let it be. Just accept it and move on. You don't have to overanalyze that, and you don't have to feel like you've done a mistake, you've made a mistake, and that you're a failure. Just accept it. Just smile at the thought, like, okay, I happen to think about them. That's fine. I like this person. It's fine to think about them, and then move on. Okay, so move on. Accept the thought. Accept the thought. Move on. That's it. Because it's not a disaster if you happen to think about them. It's not a disaster if you happen to obsess over them, because if we really like someone, if we are in love with someone, it's natural to obsess over them to some degree, but leave it at that. Just leave it. Accept that you have been thinking about them, and then move on with your day. Okay, it's fine. It's fine to obsess every now and then, but don't overdo it. Like, try not actively to do that, but if you happen to think about them, that's fine. Accept it, smile at the thought, and move on with your life. Okay, because trying too hard to control the process and watching all these manifestation videos, like how to manifest a specific person, blah blah blah, guided meditations, how to manifest a specific person, doing that occasionally is fine. I mean, I have a lot of those videos as well, so you feel free, by the way, to check out my other videos. I have a lot of videos on that topic, but don't overdo it. Don't obsess over it. Don't watch guided manifestation videos, guided meditations on how to manifest someone over and over again every day, like 10 times per day, every day, because then you are being needy, and being needy doesn't help you manifest anything at all. Do you hear me? And like I said also, don't try too hard not to think about them. Don't be like, I must not think about them, I must not think about them, because then you are also making it more difficult for yourself. Because, for example, if I tell you, do not think about a pink elephant, do not think about a pink elephant, what are you going to think about? You are going to think about a pink elephant. Just because I told you not to think about a pink elephant, you are going to think and start obsessing over a pink elephant. So that is what I mean. If you tell yourself, I must not think about them, then you start to think about them even more, and then you are still being needy. So don't do that. So bottom line with this whole video is, don't try too hard. Accept it. Accept your thoughts, but move on. If you think about them, it's fine, but move on. And what do I mean by move on? Live your best life. I know it sounds like a cliche. Maybe you're like, okay, whatever, live your best life, be happy, yada, yada, yada. No, hear me out. This helps. I know it from my own experience, because what has helped me the most when it comes to manifesting anything, money, a relationship, love, friends, is to be in the moment, be present in the moment, enjoying the small things, and trying to find happiness every day. Even if I don't have what I want, even if I don't have what I'm trying to manifest yet, but being in the present moment and trying to find happiness in the small things, such as, drinking a nice cup of coffee, like now, having a nice cup of coffee, listening to a good tune, I don't know, whatever. Finding happiness in those small things has helped me personally to manifest a lot of things, because when you do that, you raise your frequency. And when you do that, you are more aligned with the version of yourself in that timeline where you have what you want. But being needy, being obsessive, trying to control your thoughts, and so on is not helping you. That is not to be aligned with the version of yourself that already has it. Being aligned with the version of yourself that already has it, that already has a relationship with this person, is to be happy and enjoying the moment, okay? Find happiness every day. And I also say this a lot, guys. Happiness is something that you decide. You decide to be happy. You can be happy regardless of material things. Like, even if you are not rich, even if you don't have love in your life, even if you don't have this or that, and blah, 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 you can be happy. So happiness has nothing to do with having something or someone. So even if you think that, oh, I cannot be happy if I don't have a relationship with this person. No, that is wrong. It's a decision. You have to decide to be happy. Decide right now that you're going to be happy. And being happy in this context doesn't mean that you have to be like this all the time. Like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm going to work on a Monday. I'm so happy. Oh, wow. That's not what I mean. You don't have to be excited every single second of or hour of the day. That is not what I mean. But try to find a base level of happiness in some way, and you can decide to see the beauty in things. You can decide that you're going to be happy because the sun is shining. You can decide that you're going to view this as a good day because a friend called you. You can decide to be happy. You don't have to be excited all the time. You can still be allowed to, you're still allowed to feel sad, to be angry, and so on. But I'm talking about the base level of happiness, that you still, even if you encounter, challenges and so on, and you face difficult situations, you can still overcome them and return back to your base level of happiness. That is going to help you a lot. So anyway, sorry guys, I think I started talking about other things than the main topic for this video, but this was also important, so I hope you followed my thought process here. So back to the baseline. So basically what I'm saying in this video is don't try so hard. Accept what is, accept your thoughts, move on, don't obsess. But if you happen to think about this person, this specific person, accept it and move on and try to find happiness in your life, regardless of your circumstances, okay? Okay, that's it, guys. Yeah, a lot of ranting. I hope you found what I said logical in some way, that it resonated in some way with you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I have a lot of other videos on this topic of when it comes to the law of attraction, manifesting, and so on. So feel free to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel. And post a comment here below. Let me know what you thought about this video and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Guys, have an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.